Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am once again playing Metaphor ReFantazio. Now, the last time at the beginning of the video, I thought I was going to be beating the game last time, but I happened to run into some optional bosses, and we ended up fighting two of them, beating both of them, one a lot harder than the other. But it turns out fighting those optional bosses will help out with defeating Louise, the final boss. So we're gonna fight a couple more today, I hope, and hopefully raise up some levels. So yeah, let's get started. Let's get back to it. Now, before we go back into Tyrant Star here, we're gonna have to rest up here because as soon as I beat that boss last time, I had to. I just saved the game and turned it off because I was completely exhausted. So let's go ahead and rest in the Gauntlet Runner and then restock on some items. And by the way, I have stick drift with this controller, so that's why it's like doing stuff on its own. Because I've had this PS5 for like a year. Oh, not even a year. It's like 8 months, and like I already have a stick drift with this thing. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to open up a controller and try to fix it, so I may have to get a new one, which kind of stinks, which is really annoying, but you know, that's what kind of happens. See, look at this. It's stupid stick drift. Before we get to the optional bosses, we're gonna, fight some regular enemies, because I think it's important that, like, with anything in life, well, not anything in life, but like, hey, if you go to the gym, you gotta stretch, right? When, if you're a singer, you gotta like do some warm-ups, vocal warm-ups. If you play an instrument, you gotta do scales. You do with voice acting, you gotta do like other vocal tongue twisters and stuff like that. So I think with RPGs, before you fight some bosses, you gotta fight some normal enemies. So let's get on with it. I swear, this song is so good, man. I don't know how Atlas does it. This is another great song. They have some really good Persona songs. And they have like, Persona songs are good. This battle song is really, really catchy for some reason. And it's just like, I was just dancing to this song at the beginning when I first started playing this. I was like, this is so goddamn catchy. Now, I was kind of complaining about this kind of style of like fighting. I didn't like the this sort of battle sort of format that they have here, but it's actually kind of works better because that means you don't have to, if the enemies are weak enough, if the enemies aren't weak enough, you don't have to like do like a normal battle. You can just kill them real quick and you'll get the experience for it, so you don't really waste any time with them. Now, here, it kind of stinks because, like, when the enemies are too strong, you can get caught up in a situation where you're behind the 8-ball. Oh my god. Oh my god, what the... I'm about to run away from this guy. This dude is crazy. Alright. Oh, I forgot to do the thing. So this Tyrant Star place is supposed to be like an area where you can level up, which is great because these enemies are crazy strong right now. That's why it's taken me such a long time to like beat this one enemy.
I owe you one. They're in my way. Who should I beat down first?
Watch out for their counterattack. Looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? It is over.
Okay. Awesome souls, do your thing.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Wow, that took way too long. Alright.
Smooth finish.
Alright, warming up. I think we're done warming up. Even though it looks like these bad guys will just pretty much kill me at this point. But we're gonna give it a shot. Excuse me, we're gonna give it a shot. and hope for the best. Now, after playing Persona 5 like 4 years ago, I vowed to never play a game like that ever again. Right? I was like, I'm never playing a game that's 100 hours. Like, it's too long. Or even like, anything close to that, like 80 hours and stuff like that. But then I followed Persona up with like Final Fantasy 12. And that game took me about 70 hours to beat. I think it was, yeah, Final Fantasy 12 and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. I played for 80 hours, you know? And then, but before that was Persona 5 Royal, which was another 100 or so hours. So like, I vowed to never play a game that long again after the original Persona 5, and I played like 3 other games that were 100 hours. Now, after this one, when I'm like at 70 something hours, I don't plan on playing something this long for a while. And so I mean, RPGs, man, it's a lot that goes into them. It's not like just sit down and play. And sometimes, like, I'm kind of in the mood just to sit down and play. I don't want to have to, like, gotta do all this strategy and blah, 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 blah. And, like, there's nothing wrong with strategy, but, you know, it's just a lot. It does take a little bit of energy to play a game, like, that is incredibly expansive. So I'm trying to find the other boss. I think there's like 3 or 4, because we beat 2 of them, right? Yeah, we beat 2 of them. Now we're trying to find the other one. There we go. All right, folks. All right, team, are you ready? This is gonna suck. If anything is to go by from the last time, this is gonna be god-awful. Power. I can sense it too. It's strong. Everyone be careful. All right.
There's an enemy.
Something's huge. That roar, just the very same I heard at the Grand Cathedral. You're not saying this is the beastie Louise brought to the capital? It's like one of the first bosses. So these are basically bosses in the game, but they're like cursed with like melancholia or something like that. So like they're stronger versions of these bosses. Look at that face on this bad guy here.
Looks like we can't brute
All right.
force this one.
What? Oh, yeah, we gotta beat the shell. That's right. Okay. I remember. I want to use an arrow. Oh, well, that didn't do anything.
I'm ready.
Right in their weak spot. Beat us down, Facilio.
Boom.
Now! Aim for the horns!
Then it was this. Diabolus evading. I don't know. Just gotta figure out what it's weak against. Let's try a lightning attack. It's not lightning. Nobody got fired? Oh, okay. We'll put in high. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Whoops. Oh my, just survive this. Don't, and he's done. And what, man, Atlas, yo, they got the longest bosses, yo. Like, these battles are not short. I still remember playing Persona 5 Royal, the final boss, even from the original game, Vanilla, Persona 5, and Royal. Like, those battles were so long.
Coordination is key.
Oh my. I've skipped so many of these cutscenes. Like, I can't tell you how many. I missed so many of them. Alright. We're gonna heal. I'm not gonna use magic. I'm gonna use Spirit Dust, baby.
Thanks.
That same stuff that Denzel made Ethan Hawke take in Training Day. I mean, I like this game, but it's too much like Persona. It's Gallica being Morgana, talking in the left-hand corner. You know, it's just like, I got it. You.
Facilio's looking pretty rough. Don't push yourself too hard, okay? Good job, everyone. All right, together then.
took way too long. Well, let's destroy the crystal. Alright. Hand it over.
Look,
Got some staffs, got some claymores, we got a lance. Heroes King. Sentinel lance. I wanna sit the fuck down. Well, it turns out we have a few more bosses. Thought it was 4, but I think it's like 6. But we're gonna try to go after them anyway, because I think it'll make life so much easier. You know, when it comes to defeating the final boss. So let's go find them. If you hear that wind, it is very windy where I live right now. It is going nuts. Look at that ass right there. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Alright, here we go. This is the next crystal. Oh, this one. So this is like one of the earlier bosses also where like this woman like
that demon baby
did
from
something.
Gigante
We had to
Castle?
fight a demon baby because this lady's daughter. I forgot what it was. But it was a crazy, it's a creepy looking thing. These are some creepy monsters. I'll give them that. Some of these designs are crazy. There's a crazy story because like this woman was feeding people to this baby monster in like the bottom part of the town. It was really weird. And the funny thing about that was like they were trying to give this lady like trying to redeem her and stuff and make her look like a good guy. I'm like, this is an insane person who helped who fed people, who fed this baby human people and stuff. So it's like, and then the gang was like, oh no, we can't have her die. She's kind of redeemed. And I was like, no, this lady gotta go. This lady a little crazy. Well, I'm about to start this shit over. All right, we're gonna start over. I'm gonna take out.
If you
I'm
would,
gonna bring back Heisman into the chat.
Now, after me! Not the right move. I call upon royal power within. Healing light.
Man, this one here is crazy today. Tonight. I know what I can do. Piercing people. Can destroy the eyes. Say YOLO.
How's that?
join with me. Sap your defenses.
We'll combine.
Mockingbird got them right in their weak. I can do this.
So far, the fights today have been a lot easier. Because that one, I forgot what the other one was. That was so hard. It was ridiculous how hard that one was. This is a lot easier. Kind of helps that I gained like a few levels off that one fight alone that I barely won, and then none of my characters died. Somehow I was able to keep them all, like just doing all right. All right, so I beat another optional boss. So I have 4 down and I got 2 to go. What time is it? It is 9. Should I try to go for another,
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
should I try to go for another one?
This is great.
I think this one is gonna go to Mr. Heisman. Next video we'll do the last optional boss and then head over to Louise. But let's see if we can tackle one more.
They'll need more than this.
No.
Please take care.
Here we go. All right, let's see if we can get a 3rd one of the night down. It's the throwback level. All the old bosses.
It's the human from Yuba's village.
Yeah. I forgot what this.
Light is power.
When? Oh, I remember this boss.
That's no good.
I think it changed its affinity to stuff. Was it this? Yeah, no.
Even my I can do this.
I think it was lightning.
Nothing.
No.
That didn't do a thing.
This is gonna get so annoying. It was fire. Oh no.
She's under attack.
Hey, easy.
Call upon royal power within. It's no good.
That didn't do a thing. This'll be over soon enough. I'll show you. No good. No help. You gotta wake her up.
Take it.
Time for my grand
This is the
comeback.
power said to belong to a priestess.
This should help.
We knew you'd help. Helpful as ever.
That helped.
I shall fight. Staying on the defensive.
See, if you get the affinity wrong, the weakness wrong, they do shit like that.
Performance.
Towards Vitus power. To the rear guard. Charging in. Let's go.
I shall do my best. I shall use
That
it.
helped.
Helpful as ever.
That helped.
Thought it was just magic. It's actually more than that. It's actually physical attacks.
Come on, help me out.
Let's work together.
Let's go.
Here we go. We're oh my god. We are getting through here.
Anyone heal?
I have to use ice here.
Looks like slash attacks won't do much
Lend me your
against that.
strength.
We'll team up.
Tiny, he's getting a little boring now.
Poison. Luna's poisoned.
So that kind of stinks, because I'm like,
Toxin takes her out.
is there something where I can cure everybody? Oh, yeah. Probably should have waited for the final boss, but oh well. I always forget these cutscenes. I always forget. I've not seen a lot of them. I'm like, I just want to skip
Not the right.
Let's go.
Cyclo. There you go. Another one down.
A halfway decent result.
3. We did 3. So basically, I guess every character has their own thing, because all these bosses were from like when these characters were introduced. So it's kind of a way to like go back and rehash some of their stories and like why they maybe joined the group and some of their backstory and things that happened. So nice little wrap up to stories before we get to the main thing with Louise here. If you choose to go through these optional bosses and stuff. Alright, that is it for today's video. We were able to do 3 optional bosses in Tyrant Star today. A little boring video today. I thought it was going to be a little bit more difficult. As what happened the last time, the first 2 that I fought in Tyrant Star were incredibly hard. At least the second one was. The first one was a challenge, but that second one took me like 4 to 5 chances. But next time, we're going to tackle the last optional boss, and then we're going to go right into Luis and complete ReFantazio. So until next time, see ya.